a merchant ship linked to Israel has been hit by an unmanned aerial vehicle while crossing the Arabian Sea, sparking a fire on board. The blaze on the chemical tanker was extinguished without crew casualties, according to a British maritime security firm. The incident occurred some 200 kilometers southwest of Veraval, India, between India and Yemen. It comes in the wake of multiple drone and missile strikes in the Red Sea by Yemen's Houthi rebel group. The Iranian-backed Houthis say they are acting in solidarity with Palestinians in Gaza. Well, the U.S. is accusing Iran of what it calls deep involvement in those Houthi attacks on commercial shipping. The White House saying Tehran has provided not just drones and missiles, but also tactical intelligence to the Houthis, as they have targeted 10 merchant vessels there. And for more on the situation, we can bring in Yossi Meckelberg. He's professor of international relations and an associate fellow with the Middle East and North Africa program at Chatham House. Yossi, thanks so much for taking the time to be with us tonight. The U.S. has already taken the lead in organizing these military escorts for commercial shipping in the Red Sea. What's their potential next move as these attacks continue?
Hello, good evening. I think it's an evolving situation. 100 attacks recently by drone and missiles, ballistic missiles. It's obvious the Houthis are not doing that on their own. They need the backing of Iran. It's part of the bigger picture of Iran conducting its foreign policy, its wars by proxies. Now, already BP, for instance, one oil company, stopped using these waterways through the southern Red Sea, and some other shipping companies. So it's going to hurt economically, financially, the West and other countries around the world. And I think the United States already established an operation force, Operation Prosperity Guardian, that more than 20 countries are involved. They take it very seriously. Because of the severity what's already taking place, but worse, what happened if the Houthis, backed by Iran, will see it as an opportunity to enlarge it and wage war by proxy against the United States and the West through this. So there are already some American destroyers on the way, and I think we should watch this space. It can escalate quite quickly.
Now, Washington has previously said that it did not believe Iran wanted to see the conflict between Israel and Hamas escalate, that it didn't want to be involved in that conflict. Do we think that's still the case? Are we looking at a potential escalation if Iran changes its tune there?
Well, Iran will continue the way it conducts its wars for many years. It's one step behind, but you see all the hallmarks of Iran, Tehran, behind it, whether it's in Syria or in Lebanon with the Hezbollah, Hamas, and the Houthis. This is a kind of the whole resistance is there. So whether Iran wants to join in directly, I don't think so, because that's where Iran actually managed to attain its foreign policy objectives. It puts its enemies on the back foot. At the same time, it keeps its distance, and then avoid direct conflict and clash with the countries that it inflicts harm on it. And that's the question is for how long the United States, NATO, other countries that are affected by it will fight again with the proxies and won't decide to go and hit at Iran. But I think Tehran, in this sense, is playing, in a way, it's quite a smart game. On the other hand, as they push it too far, it can be also a very dangerous game.
A dangerous game indeed. Yossi Meckelberg from the Middle East and North Africa program at Chatham House. Thanks so much for that analysis and for being with us tonight.